whose decision they are leaving solely to the people. In short, Martin, it saved PGMA from a big headache that would have triggered more protests against the president. Bishop Emeritus Francisco Claver said that too many EDSA people power movements are weakening democracy than strengthening it. But they reminded the president to listen to growing questions on moral ascendancy and lead efforts to fight corruption that surprisingly they also admit is happening in Malacanang and the whole government. The first couple has been accused of accepting bribes in relation to the NBN-ZTE scandal. Martin, other points related in the pastor letter include the abolition of Executive Order 464, asking cabinet secretaries to ask first permission from the president before they can testify at the Senate. Another one is that the CBCP reminded the Senate to find truth in its Senate inquiries, not for their own interests but for the common good. And lastly, the CBCP reminded the media to help in the ongoing inquiry through objective reporting. Here is one of our interviews with one of the members of the CBCP.
Today, a crisis of truth and the prevailing cancer of corruption. We must seek the truth and we must restore integrity.
Martin? Thank you so much, Jason. That was our correspondent, Jason Torres, in the late-breaking statement from the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines. Meanwhile, the palace issued a reaction saying the bishop's statement should put an end to all calls for resignation. Malacanang says the president was misquoted when she told a radio interview that she knew about questionable details in the ZTE contract, but went on and okayed it. The details are on Malacanang correspondent Jove.
A president haunted by people power has decided to face the ghost of the past by summoning her own idea of later power.
Dapat pagtulungan nating lahat, gobyerno, simbahan, mamamayan at media upang patunayan ng mamamayan ang katotohanan at katarungan sa ating mga institusyon ng demokrasya at hustisya. Ito ang bagong people power. Nagbabantay sa mga proseso ng batas upang lumabas ang buong katotohanan.
Yesterday's slow turnout on the streets may have been reassuring for the president, but that didn't stop Cory Aquino from saying that the one way to end this political crisis was for the president to step down. The palace had this to say.
Nung panahon po na siya ay Pangulo, there were already 9 coup attempts, no? And I think one of the reasons kung bakit ho nagkaroon ng coup attempts ay dahil din ho sa aligasyon sa korupsyon. So, I think in the same manner, hindi ho bumaba ang ating Pangulo. She did not heed for the call for resignation because there are no enough evidences to back up those allegations. Those are just accusations. So, in the same manner po, ganito rin siguro sana ang dapat na maibigay natin sa ating Pangulong Arroyo.
The palace had a bigger explaining to do. Arroyo's critics have seized on an interview she gave DZRH Saturday as evidence that the president knew about the questionable deal on the NBN-ZTE project.
Oras nga na may sumbong sa akin, tinignan ko na yung paraan kung paano kansilahin. Nasumbong sa akin the night before the signing of the supply contract, pero hindi pa naman kasi that was only one of many signings. So, paano mo man makakancel the night before? Meron kang ibang bansang kausap, isang gubig. So, tinuloy yung signing. Pero, sa unang pagkakataon, kinausap ko na agad yung Pangulo ng China.
The palace says the president's statement is being taken out of context. Some of them blame the media for getting the president wrong.
Wala namang sinabi siya ron na flood ito. At wala naman siyang worse is for her to admit that it was flawed. There was nothing in that in those transcripts, no?
Malacanang has been fighting street marches with unity walks. Today, it was the turn of governors. 57 of the 81 governors showed up at the palace to pose with the president. It was clearly a show of numbers, but some quarters argue that quality should also be considered because known independent local leaders like Grace Pataka and Ed Panlilio were not around to walk with the president. Jove Francisco, ABC News.
A new witness to the ZT investigation told today the Senate the president and the first gentleman to receive a